Speaking of Nazis, Fox News. Faux news. Talk about. We were really told that Dr. Fauci was science. What the fuck? Can't believe they're out here acting like Dr. Fauci's a real doctor.
Really told that Dr. Fauci was science and that anything else that fell outside of his purview.
Wait, what?
Really told that Dr. Fauci was science.
We were told that Dr. Fauci was
Hey,
science?
yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, what? No. He was just the White House doctor since, like, before I was fucking born. What?
And that anything else that fell outside.
And no one gave a fuck about him until we had a pandemic, and then you guys turned it into some kind of political thing when it should be just, common sense to, I don't know, take precautions in a pandemic that killed millions of people, but
of his purview was not. And now we see that Dr. Jay Bhattacharya, among others from Stanford University, who really talked early on about the destructive impact of lockdowns on children and their mental health, which we...
What? What do you mean the destruct? So is like summer break, like wouldn't summer break from school be like the same exact thing as a fucking lockdown? Like, and also, it was a fucking pandemic. It still is. Like, what do you mean? Like, we had a lockdown because people were fucking dying, you psycho.
We now see was clearly a very bad side effect. We never got a chance to be really weighed in public opinion.
Right, and it had a devastating impact.
Fuck public opinion. You motherfuckers ain't doctors, dude. Like, you don't know shit, obviously. So, yeah, you shouldn't be talking about shit if you don't know about it. I don't give a fuck what any of the public thinks about it. You know who I give a fuck thinks about the pandemic? Fucking doctors and virus experts and scientists. That's it. Some fucking douchebag that did their own research on Facebook, buddy. I don't give a fuck what they think.
I'm a single mom of 2 teenage kids. I
Yeah, I don't give a shit what a single mom of 2 teenage kids thinks either.
Firsthand how hard it was for kids who couldn't go to school and how hard it was in those families. But they...
Well, that's because they hate their kids and they had to be stuck with them for in the house for a couple months or some shit. I don't fucking know, dude. Go fuck yourself. Dude. Maybe you should have had a fucking abortion then if you hate them, if you can't be around them. If it's so hard to be stuck with your own fucking kids, dude. Maybe you should have aborted them. I don't know. Here's the Republicans at the Twitter hearing. Getting backfired on as usual, doing cell phones and uploading them to their cell phones. Here we go.
Did you shadow ban my account? Yes or no?
Did you shadow ban my account?
Again, not to the best of my recollection.
So the answer is, Mr. Roth, yes, you did. I found
Maybe no one's just liking your tweets because you're a dumb. Did you ever think of that? Like,
found out last night from Twitter staff that you suppressed my...
Like, Chuds always be doing this. Oh, shadow ban. Like, shadow ban is a real thing. But Chuds just be, like everything else, they just take anything so they can play the victim. And this shadow banning bullshit is one of their favorites. Yeah, like, oh, I've been shadow banned because I didn't get any likes on my dumb tweet. It's like, maybe your tweet was fucking dumb.
This tweet.
Even for Chuds. Even Chuds were like, meh.
A freaking joke about Hillary
A freaking joke.
Clinton being angry that
She seems completely unhinged.
you
David Pac-Man in the background. She seems completely unhinged. Clay Higgins on Lori Aram's show, insisting that the ex-Twitter officials he intimidated during a hearing yesterday will be arrested for probable cause of crimes he can't specify.
Our investigations will move forward in the effort to produce.
Hey, Miss Bowerats. How you doing, BB?
What the next threshold is, which is
But sir, what is the
shadow ban?
probable cause for what? What's the actual crime? I mean,
shadow ban test? Really? Is that like a? Does that actually work? Wow. There's a way you can check. Well, of course, chuds aren't gonna fucking check. That's the only way they can do their chud narrative is if they stay ignorant and don't look anything up and be like, I'm just asking questions that could be answered with a simple Google search. All right, what's this douchebag?
Investigations will move forward in the effort to produce.
Check it. Well, I'm not. I definitely don't need to worry about. I don't even tweet, so.
What the next threshold is, which is
what is the?
I'll check it after this one.
Probable cause for what? What's the actual crime? I mean, I was a criminal defense lawyer in my day, so I'm always what's the what?
Yeah, probable cause for what, buddy?
It'd be different from the FBI agents versus civilians. FBI agents subject to color of law, U.S. codes, and the Title 18 laws, and the FBI basically the FBI used the Twitter executives and Twitter's platform and mechanism.
We're banned.
The civilians that made decisions with Twitter conspired with the FBI.
Definitely not shadow ban. Yeah, absolutely. No one gives a fuck about my Twitter. Like I don't even. I say something like once a year on there or some shit. I literally only use Twitter for content for this stream.
To restrict.
I never used it before I started streaming. Like. At all. If I played a show every once in a while, I would remember to put it up on Twitter or some shit. Like, every fucking other 20 shows, I'd remember one to be like, oh yeah, I'll put it on my Twitter.
And to suppress the vote of American citizens. So the
Twitter conspire with the FBI. Yeah, that's what this dude's saying. With the FBI and Twitter doing crimes that this man cannot specify whatsoever.
The broader laws were conspired.
The broader laws were conspired
between federal agents and the FBI and Twitter executives.
Yeah.
Who got charged with what ultimately be determined based upon the probable cause level of evidence we're able to produce.
Illuminati.
FBI agents will be charged differently than civilians. You understand? That's the way things work. But they conspired together to commit election and voter suppression.
So you're
crimes.
arguing that they're acting under color of state law. I believe that's what you're arguing. But
federally under color.
Yeah.
This dude has no idea what the fuck he's arguing. He's just doing the same thing every chud does. They're like, let's impeach Biden. It's like, for what? I don't know. Twitter's doing crimes with the FBI. What crimes? I don't know.
FBI agents.
Yeah.
But he just like says a bunch of words to try to make it sound like there is something.
Obviously, but again, this is appalling what Twitter did.
Yo, Tiny, it's appalling. You can't even explain what they're doing.
I mean, they know it, and they're really indignant.
They know it. They know they're doing this thing that we definitely cannot come up with any evidence for.
Indignant about it. In Republican oversight, I think has to be really spot on, really critical, but really specific. And critical race theory. Back and forth because
they're trying to teach your kids, but
made a lot of people sweat. But I think it has to be really clear what we're talking about here. What would the charges be? What would the law?
We're talking about federal.
Talking about federal charges, buddy.
I mean, the investigation would reveal exactly what charges.
Yeah, if we investigated them, then we can find out what they're actually doing. And then maybe maybe my claims of them doing crimes, we could come up with something if we just investigated them, even though I acted like we already did investigate them and said they have done crimes already, but
because charges will come.
But you know, we should do the investigation first.
After the next threshold is crossed, which is probable cause. This is the investigation part.
Investigate the charges? Yeah, there is no charge. Like, he's like, they're definitely doing crimes. Also, we should investigate them to see if they're doing crimes. AOC at the Twitter hearing. Much more coherent than any of these dumb fucks. And she's basically gonna debunk all their fucking stupid only chuds get censored on social media.
I just want to start off right here at the top here. This isn't even my line of question.
Chud playing the victim is 3 words too long.
But I'd like to submit to the record a Washington Post article.
Can someone explain chud? Just like a right-wing Trump supporter, basically. It's just a word for, like, right-winger. You know how they call us, like, libtards or whatever. Like, chud is our word for them.
Now warning about Hunter Biden laptop disinformation, the guy who leaked it. Here's the deal. Before I even get into my questions,
here's the deal, Jack.
I think that the story here with the New York, with the
while claiming to be the silent majority. I'm glad. I don't know who added that, but that's fucking great.
Washington Post reporting is that what they're saying right here, when the New York Post first reported in October 2020 that it had obtained contents of a laptop computer allegedly owned by Joe Biden's
the laptop from hell
son Hunter, there was an immediate roadblock faced by other news outlets that hoped to corroborate reporting, as
what
many
a queen.
did. The newspaper.
I know. AOC been going off lately on some fucking queen shit for real.
Wasn't sharing what it obtained. New York Post had this alleged information and was trying to publish it without any corroboration, without any backup information. They were trying to publish it to Twitter. Twitter did not let them, and now they were upset. I believe that political operatives who
they had like misinformation, whatever,
who sought to inject explosive disinformation with the Washington Post.
Yeah, Hunter Biden's monster schlong. They're finally doing it.
Couldn't get away with it. And now they're livid. And they want the ability to do it again. They want the ability to inject this again. So they've dragged a social media platform here in Congress. They're weaponizing the use of this committee so that they can do it again. A whole hearing about a 24-hour hiccup in a right-wing political operation. That is why we are.
Yeah, see, chuds are so mad about Hunter Biden's schlong because his dick is bigger than every single chud put together combined. All their dicks together still don't measure up to Hunter Biden's massive cock.
Here right now. And it's just an abuse of public resources, an abuse of public time. We could be talking about healthcare. We could
bigger by a factor of 2, I know, right?
Be talking about bringing down the cost of prescription drugs. We could be talking about abortion rights, civil rights, voting rights, but instead we're talking about Hunter Biden's half-fake laptop story.
And is it massive peacock?
I mean, this is an embarrassment, but I'll go into it. Ms. Navarrete, let's talk about something real. I'd like to show you a tweet posted by former President Trump about my colleagues and I on July 14, 2019. It says in part, quote, why don't they go back and help fix the totally broken and crime-infested places from which they came?
Oh, yikes. Ayo, what the fuck? Holy shit. So basically Trump telling AOC and Ilhan and Cori Bush and the squad basically, go back to your country. So Trump is a go back to your country, Karen. Who would have thought?
Then come back and show us how it's done. These places need your help badly. You can't
least racist Trump tweet, yes.
Leave fast enough. I'm sure that Nancy Pelosi would be very happy as quick.
Yeah, Definitely least racist.
To work out free travel arrangements. A day or two after that, Donald Trump publicly incited, violence at a rally, targeting 4 congresswomen, including myself, saying, "Go back to where you came from." Ms. Navarro, as I understand it, you were the most senior member of Twitter's content moderation team, or a senior member of Twitter's content moderation team when this was posted. As part of your responsibilities, did you review this tweet?
Yes, it was my team's responsibility to review these tweets.
And what did you conclude?
I know, it's the best emote. It's so much fun to have circle jerks in the chat with Miss Anita Bump's Coomer emote.
That for the first time, we find Donald Trump in violation of Twitter's policies and use the public interest interstitial.
For the first time.
Jerking in the chat.
And at the time, Twitter's policy included a specific example when it came to banned abuse against immigrants, as they specifically included the phrase, "Go back to your country," or go back to where you came from, correct?
Yes, that was specifically included in the content moderation guidance as an example.
You brought this up to the Vice President of Trust and Safety, Del Harvey, correct?
I did, yes.
Del Harvey. Yo, do you know who Del Harvey is? Del Harvey is one of the, on Catch a Predator, on TCAP. She was like the girl that did most of the phone calls and shit. She was like the decoy for like half of the fucking TCAP's episodes. Apparently she's like some big high up at Twitter or some shit.
He says, I can't control my horny level. Your brains out. I can't help it.
I want to blank your brains out. I can't help it. The origin story, here it is, baby.
Now he's driven 2.5 hours to meet her.
Look at this Chud, dude. 100% Trump supporter right here. Almost all the dudes that rolled up in this crib are fucking Chud-ass motherfuckers like this. Hey, yo! October! Thank you, baby. I know, Zeno. What the fuck?
Some tea if you want some sweet tea, is that okay?
Yeah, I already drank some on the way.
You already drank some sweet tea? Damn, you are Southern gentleman.
Find the place okay?
Yes, sir.
Would you have a seat right over there, please? What are you up to tonight? I can't control my horny level.
He said, why don't you have a seat over there? And dude was like, ugh. Dude, he's like, ugh. He said, ugh.
What are you up to tonight?
What are you up to tonight? He's like, why don't you have a seat over there? Yo, what are you up to tonight?
Would you have a seat right over there, please? What are you up to tonight?
Just driving around.
Just driving around?
Yes, sir.
And why
just
is he just driving
around? What do you mean? So you were just driving around and you just came into a random house? Goddamn America! Weird.
He says he's been away from Georgia for 2 years while serving in the United States Air Force. And he wanted to learn his way around.
Air Force. He wanted to learn his way around.
Around again. How is that lesson going for you tonight so far?
How's that lesson going for you tonight so far?
Not too good.
Then he comes up with a completely different excuse. What made you drive into this driveway and walk into this house?
Yeah.
I'm just asking for directions, like...
Just asking for directions. Oh, I just came here for directions, Chris Hansen. I just happened to come into the fucking Predator Sting house. Yeah, actually, I came here to meet you, Chris Hansen. I'm a big fan.
Oh, so you're lost?
Yes, sir.
But he drops that story as soon as I read to him from his chat log. I take it you're a virgin.
No, sir.
I take it you're a virgin. No! No, that's what you said in the chat.
Not you. I'm reading from the conversation between you and Natasha.
He's like, I hear you're a virgin. No. Look at him. He's like a fucking little kid. Man. We're actually doing AOC debunks the fucking chuds playing the victim, but I had to play this.
You say to her, I take it you're a virgin.
This shit is too fucking funny.
No, but I'm no hoe. You talk about...
She said, I'm no hoe.
Oral sex in great detail. How you like to do it.
Honestly, my intention was not to do anything like that because, hey, I know it's jailbait.
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 24-year-old with a 15-year-old, that's jailbait.
Okay, then why'd you come to this house?
However, do you believe you can be friends with a 15-year-old and maybe go out and...
No. Stop, dude, please.
Go bowling or something like that.
Go bowling with a 15-year-old? Dude, you know how annoying 15-year-olds are? Dude, what do you do? Like, dude,
but that's not
ain't nobody want to go fucking bowling with a 15-year-old.
But here, you don't talk about going out bowling or just hanging out or mentoring this 15-year-old girl. You talk about having sex with her in great detail.
Got him.
I will get on there and I will speak inappropriate. Sometimes people will just talk about that.
If you were here right now and wanted to, I would not deny you. I want to blank your brains out. I can't help it.
There is...
I can't help it.
I mean, is there any other meaning for that?
There's a difference, though, between wanting to and actually doing it.
It sounds like you sure wanted to, based upon this.
Oh.
I can't control my horny level.
Oh,
I
did
can't
it
control
again.
my horny level.
Let's go.
I can't control my horny level.
Sure wanted to, based upon this. I can't control my horny level.
He said the thing.
You say during the conversation you just masturbated twice and it hasn't
What?
helped.
And I was lying.
What? He's masturbated twice and it wasn't enough. That's what he said.
Control my horny level. You say during the conversation you just masturbated twice and it hasn't helped.
And I was lying.
God damn, this guy really can't control his horny level.
You were lying then or you're lying now?
I was lying then. I mean, granted, yes, it's my fault, but did I actually fall into
Are
a
you
trap?
lying then or you lying
Well,
now? Did I fall into a trap?
I'll tell you exactly what happened. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet teens on the internet and then
That's
try to
jailbait.
Yes, sir.
Now, everything
buddy,
you've just
I
said
already
has
know.
been recorded with our hidden camera
15
from the moment you
with
pulled into the driveway.
45-year-old
did not come here
jailbait.
with the intention of having sex. I came here with the intention of hanging out.
Hanging out.
You know, talking a little bit, maybe go bowling, maybe shoot some pool or something.
And hang your
Well, Brian,
wiener
what should
out.
happen to you?
Well, honestly, with this, I think I should just be allowed to just go home.
Like nothing ever happened.
No, sir. Go home.
Nothing ever.
Just take it as a lesson learned. Not to do it again.
No such luck. Like all
No
the other men
such
who
luck,
show up at this
buddy.
house, he gets arrested. While this former
Hey,
military
buddy.
man talked even
Be
after he
on
knew he was being
buddy.
recorded, the next man...
All right, anyway. I went off on a huge tangent, but still.
wants to give the girl oral sex. He says, I can't control my horny level.
Count for a second, okay?
Okay.
So I know I showered once. Did you still want to shower again?
Well, I'm kind of stinky.
Beta!
That's Del Harvey. Anyway, moving on back to AOC totally fucking owning these assholes. Here we go.
Immigrants as they specifically included the phrase "go back to your country" or go back to where you came from. Correct?
Yes, that was specifically included in the content moderation guidance as an example.
You brought this up to the Vice President of Trust and Safety, Del Harvey, correct?
I
Del Harvey.
did, yes.
And she overrode your assessment, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
And something interesting happened after she overrode your assessment. A day or two later, Twitter seemed to have changed their policies, didn't
This is so fucked up, dude. Yeah. So Trump did is a go back to your country Karen to the squad. And instead of Twitter fucking banning them for breaking TOS, they're like, well, we'll just get rid of the go back to your country stuff and the TOS rules. Like, what the fuck?
they?
Yes, that trope, "go back to where you came from," was removed from the content moderation guidance.
Why?
As an example.
So Twitter changed their own policy
Yeah, this is so fucked up, right? Oh, let's see it.
After the president violated it in order to potentially accommodate his tweet?
Yes.
Thank you. So much for bias against right wing on
Got him.
Twitter. Additionally, Ms. Navaroli, are you familiar with the account Libs of TikTok?
Oh, shit.
I have heard of it from the news, yes.
Mr. Roth.
I've heard of it from the news, yes.
Are you familiar with this account?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Are you aware that from August 11th to August 16th,
always be projecting, yep, and always playing the victim.
Account posted false information about Boston Children's Hospital,
Send me on Instagram,
claiming that they were providing hysterectomies
Thank you,
to children.
Yes, I am aware of that and other claims from the account.
And are you aware that this lie was then circulated by other prominent far-right influencers?
Yes.
Yes.
And are you aware that all these claims,
yes,
which I have reiterated were false, culminated in a real-life harassment and ultimately a bomb threat to the Boston Children's Hospital?
Yes, I am aware.
And this account is still on that platform today, isn't it?
Regrettably, yes, it is.
This motherfucker's even like, regrettably, yes, Libs of TikTok is still on Twitter. Well, regrettably, then get it out of there, dude. You're the one in charge. What the fuck?
Despite inspiring a bomb threat due to the right-wing incitement of violence against trans...
Regrettably, I wish I could do something about it. Where's the fucking Twitter CEO?
Americans in this country.
Like, come on, dude.
Because they cannot let go of this obsession with fixating violence and inciting violence against trans and LGBT people, in addition to immigrants, in addition to women of color. This is a party that cannot pick on anyone their own size.
Yeah, exactly. And now Twitter is ran by the biggest one of the biggest transphobes of all time, Elon Musk.
And they are trying to co-opt an entire social media platform and
whose own daughter wants nothing to do with his own trans daughter wants nothing to do with him because he's so fucking transphobic.
Use the power of this committee and of Congress in order to pursue a political agenda.
Go off, Queen.
I yield
Hell
back.
Yeah. Fucking get fucking fucked, chuds. God damn. And all these motherfucking chuds playing the victim. 71% of Americans believe accurate reporting of Hunter Biden's laptop would have changed the 2020 election. No, it wouldn't have, dude. Yeah, if it was accurate, it'd been like, yeah, this laptop has pictures of Hunter Biden, smoking crack and getting fucked by sex workers. Like, that's it. What? And also, Hunter Biden isn't running for president, so who gives a fuck what Hunter Biden's up to on his laptop? Here's more of the
Mr.
Lauren
Roth,
Boebert
Miss
shit.
Daddy, did either of you approve the shadow banning of my account
No.
at Lauren Boebert? Yes or no?
No, I did not.
Get fucked. Just sometimes maybe people don't like your fucking tweets, Lauren Boebert. Did you ever think of that? You're not shadow banned.
Not to the best of my recollection.
Well, let me refresh your memory because on March 12th,
Refresh your
2021,
memory.
and Mr. Roth, I know you looked at it because Fascist Twitter 1.0 had a public interest.
Fascist Twitter 1.0? Is that what you call your Twitter page now?
Exceptions policy, which means for members of Congress to be shadow banned, it had to go before you, Mr. Roth. So I'll ask again, did you shadow ban my account? Yes or no?
Again, not to the best of my recollection.
So the
Spilly.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Good one, Spilly.
answer is, Mr. Roth, yes, you did. I found out last night from Twitter staff that you suppressed my account for this tweet. It's a freaking joke.
Yeah, Chud's thing not being boosted by the algorithm is being shadow banned. Yeah. When no one can see your shit. Exactly. Like, they're still getting likes and shit. They're just not getting as many as they normally do. Because, you know, not every tweet is some kind of Chud home run or whatever. So, they think it's, you know, some kind of conspiracy. Must be a conspiracy.
About Hillary?
No one liked my tweet.
Clinton being angry that she couldn't rig her election. It's a
what? Okay.
A joke. But in response, being the sinister overlords that you all are,
projecting.
You placed a 90-day account filter so I could not be found. And now we see here that
taking Twitter to court, not getting followers. Yeah, what the fuck?
Staff said the visibility filter on my account excluded me from top searches, prevented notifications for non-followers, and much more.
Oh my God, Pi, are you serious? Bobert Ely, yeah. Your tweet, I know, me. My Twitter, meh. Fascist 2.0, that's what we call it now. Like, what? How the fuck they come up with this shit? They'll think of anything so they can play the victim.
This is considered
It's literally the fucking oppression Olympics with these douchebags. Remember how they used to say that about us? It's because, again, always be projecting.
Aggressive visibility filter. You silenced members of Congress from communicating.
We talk about actual oppression that's going on in this country, not you silenced my tweets
with their constituents.
How dare you silence my hateful tweets?
You silenced me from communicating with the American people over a freaking joke. Now, who the hell do you think that you are?
They think they're the I don't know, owners of Twitter. Why yeah, they're a private company. They can do whatever the fuck they want. They can shadow ban you if they want. It's their fucking shit. Seems like, Lauren Boebert, you hate capitalism because that's just capitalism. You know? Private companies can do whatever the fuck they want. So why you hate capitalism so much, Lauren Boebert? Finally, Lauren Boebert, welcome to the left. It's about time.